Hello everyone, this is Velderon and exciting times as we had a new update hitting yesterday. And it's the usual thing, Xbox Game Pass has not updated yet, so I will go on Steam and play a relatively newish Permadeath one, which is it's not that long into it, so there's a lot of building up, and it's still in Euclid. We can do something about that if that comes to that. But otherwise, I was thinking about playing a normal challenge, but the thing is, going around doing things, looking at things, I don't really wanna do that on a challenge because that kind of corrupt the idea of the challenge where uh, I have certain things I have to do. So instead, I'm going to play this one. I will load up, but first of all, I will show the um, video from Hello Games as I normally do, and yeah, have a look, and I will not say anything because there is some comments on, and I will let that come through to you. It's not long.
Introducing No Man's Sky version 5.0. A complete refresh of the universe. With new technology, new flora and fauna, and new gameplay. Planet variety is far beyond what was possible before. Oceans have waves, reflections, and more variety. Planets have wind patterns. Waves are dynamic and react to weather. On the surface of the planet, there are new volumetrics and atmospherics. New cloud tech allows detailed clouds and weather conditions. In storms, waves, wind, and clouds interact for incredible immersion. New creatures are out there to discover. With a combat-focused expedition, our journey continues.
So yeah, that is how much you get from it today. I looked at one of the ones with the developers was talking about it as well, and this is only the start. There will be a part two as well, which well, nothing has been revealed about that, but if they continue what they have started, wow, it's just wow. I played a little bit on this save earlier today, just to see if there was something I needed to get a feel of and stuff like that. Um, and that, of course, didn't really show anything in that direction. Why is it frozen now? Uh, that's not something I like. Yeah. Uh, let's wait and see. Well, that is. I'll close the game and then try again. I did have the same issue earlier because I left it too long in game without playing, and then it kind of crashed out. And I don't know if that's the game or it's my computer or something completely different. I don't know. But the good news is there is drops on, and I don't know how long we have to. Well, I think it's 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 2 hours, but I actually haven't double checked that. I should probably have done that, but yeah. But I normally get up when I get them, so then I will let you know. And the first one is a poster, I believe, to put in your bases or where you want to put posters. So yeah, that is I think it was Monday whilst Tiger told me that there was a or maybe Sunday, that there was an emoji from Sean, and from that drops till the release, it normally goes quite quick, and 3 days is not a long time. I was not on yesterday, so I just downloaded, and that was really it. So I'm here on a planet and I was very full because I just got a lot of runaway mode, so that I have to refine before I do anything else. This is an observatory, and I don't think I have done anything with it. I don't have any, no. So all I was doing was actually just processing the runaway mode in my personal refiner, and I only have a 1 slot one yet here, so I don't have. I had a lot of grief with this ship I have, because every time I battle something I get 3-4 modules getting damaged, and that was one thing which was introduced in the Drift update, that more damage would be done to you rather than we were used to before. So yeah, and it hits people like me and others who play on Permadeath, because that's where it hurts the most, getting damaged. Especially that a lot of damage is higher on Permadeath. I've been talking about ground impact damage, and that I have tried out myself, and a lot of people actually tell me don't use your jetpacks like I do. But you know what? Playing on Permadeath for me is, I need to play as I normally play. Just try to not be too stupid, and kind of keep my wit about what I'm doing, and live by our first rule, which we have come up with together on this channel. Rule number 1, don't die. Any other rules would be, yeah, kind of obsolete, because that is where, as long as you stay alive, you're fine. It's okay to hang on to a cliff by the outer point of your fingers or your nails. Just don't fall down, don't die. So yeah. And I don't have any picture here. Why? Am I not on? Oh, I am. And the text is correct as well. Good. So yeah, that's where we start today, and this is a scheduled one. So yeah, I'm starting with doing something a little bit tedious, but bear with me. I am really needing nanites. As I said, I had been damaged quite a lot in battles earlier today and last time I played it. So um, it's been a lot of repairs, and that is unfortunately what happens sometimes, and that is one of the things of course have to try to prevent. And the thing is, all I can do is build on what I have. You see, I only have one B-class shield on, so I need some more shielding. But I've been very low on nanites, and well, I used them pretty much to actually survive on repairing my ship and stuff like that. So uh, that's the thing. So I would say I'm very excited about this update because it looks like the game has been brought up to 2024 standard, which you've seen many new games, and that is absolutely lovely. And I have been very excited with things like the moving water and how that had worked in other games where it had been added, and it gives a whole other environment when you look at it, and it looks like that. And I have seen the water a couple of times around today, and it looks amazing. I've also met some bugs, some animals which was newly introduced. I've not been fighting with them, but I have, and I'm not going to do any spoilers. What I do while I'm streaming, and you see, that's up to you. But I'm not going to tell you what I saw when I was not streaming, other than wind, water actually really influence the environment when you see it. Other things, I will say, they are there too for you to discover, and yeah, there is a treat here and there. What the video didn't tell on some of the new things which have come in with the new animals, creatures, there is new food drops, so there will be new food recipes from them, and that is for all of us to experiment and find out, I believe. That is not it's not written down anywhere how it is or how it should be, so that is where we kind of, oh there, I am running out of carbon. So what is this planet actually? This is normally, even though it shows high toxicity, but let's go and see if I can. I got a mission to this planet, which was survey plant life. So that of course I did, and I have not handed it in yet, because I continued, because I saw some buildings, and I was kind of, okay, let's see what they are, what they do. And then this one was an observatory, and then I thought, well, that would be a good place to actually start from when I come back. So, and that's where we are right now. So I haven't even picked up anything because my exosuit was quite full. So how much did I get from that? 159, that's not a lot. Yeah, my ship is at another building, but that's a manufacturing plant, so that was not really what I wanted to do. Especially this game is so new, so it would risk too much to be a suicide mission. Probably wouldn't, but thing is, I rather want to be safe than sorry. I do not like to have to start the game all over because I did a miscalculation in a situation like that. So okay, I'm farming. Okay, then I better understand I didn't get any carbon out of it because they gave oxygen. That's kind of a good one. The only plants which I've been used to giving oxygen was hazardous plants. Okay. Yeah, then I have to use some carbon to fuel so I can get some carbon. That makes fully sense. That is pretty much what very often happens, and that is the game for you. Hi Tiger. Have you been on playing on the new thing? I didn't actually check if the expedition had come up, but when I looked earlier it hadn't, so I assume it's not. So, as usually, Xbox Game Pass didn't want to give me the update immediately, so I'm on Steam, so I'm playing a Permadeath, rather fresh one, but I don't want to play challenge when we have new things to look at, because there is some limitations to what I should do in those, so I'd rather not do that. So, back to refining. Yeah, I found some runaway mode, and of course I had to pick that up. That's absolutely a must. There's things you can't just leave behind. That's That's how it is. So have you played anything on the new one? I noticed you were not on when I came home yesterday, so that's... I can say it's rather warm here in my part of Britain. It's been sunny all day, more than less, and temperatures have not really dropped here at evening, so it might be me melting at some point, but that's one thing we have to see how that goes. So if anyone is sitting and thinking, yeah, but how does it help me as a new player that you're playing on Permadeath, which is pretty much the highest difficulty setting there is? That won't help me. Actually, it will. Because the tips and tricks to survive is the same. Problem is, on Permadeath you have to think ahead sometimes and know what you're going into in order to prevent it. That you don't know on I haven't landed on water yet. I wasn't sure if you needed something specific to put on your ship, or it just happened, but I was walking around on this save, and I was caught in a storm, and I went into I made a hole and stood in, and I could see the water and how it reacted with the wind. That was amazing. But I'm going to try the water landing and all that kind of things as well. That's okay, yeah. Hey, you can't go to the anomaly on your challenge. Got you! Okay, I will have to go and look for that. I haven't really had enough nanites, but I might have after this, so then I'm going to finish up on this planet and then go and see what I can find in the anomaly. So that at least is is that under the spaceship merchant? I don't even have a freighter on this one. That's that's a new thing, but cool. Thank you. Then I know where to go and look for it. Okay, it looks like I already have the first No, that was something completely different. Okay. No, that was... so I got a faction poster and some fireworks. I'm not too keen on the fireworks, but everything else I kind of like. Even the silly posters and that. I actually do put them on my um, well, my freighter or my bases, because it gives a little bit homely outcome, I would say. So yeah.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah, this one doesn't have the price tag slided all the way up, so things is a little bit cheaper on nanites and money. So that's actually great. That's good to know. Thank you. And I'm getting there with this as well. So when I logged on and on this one, and so well, let me check where I am and things like that, and I had around 15 million, and I thought, well, how have I gotten all that money from? And I still don't know. But as I said, I played around this afternoon, and I actually managed to make quite a bit of money, and it's weirdly enough a lot from scanning, and yeah. So there's one more, then there's only 3 times. That's always the problem finding runaway mode like that. You get a lot, and it is so immensely important to actually have nanites in the game. So for those who doesn't know, there's 3 types of money in No Man's Sky. There's units, which is these shown with this U with 2 lines through. That you pay for ships at trade terminals and stuff like that. Then there's nanites. Nanites buy you modules mainly. Then there's quicksilver. Quicksilver is earned through the anomaly, and that you can spend in the Quicksilver Companion. That's the same place where you pick your Twitch drops and your expedition rewards. So it's a very important thing. Quicksilver is a very slow thing, but sometimes with expeditions you come out of it with a lot of Quicksilver. The last two ones actually gave me quite a lot. So, and as usual, I would say I'm not telling you how to play, but I will recommend that you actually do things like the expeditions, because you get much more out of it. I don't know if that helps anything, but these will come down anyway, so but I'm so early into the game, so I haven't had a lot of slots or anything, so it's just it's work in progress, and it's actually good for many people to actually see, well, how does it work out, and what can I expect, and why are you doing that? And feel free to ask me in chat if you wonder why the hell are you doing that. I'll be happy to give my thoughts about it. That doesn't mean it's the right thing, because there is no right and wrong. There's my method, there's your method, and they are equally good. Especially if the bottom line is the same, then it doesn't really matter. Of course, if you do something and you know that works for you, then that's how you do it. You don't start playing like me or someone else, because that's not your game. You do want to play your game, so you have fun playing. Oh wow! What happens if you get out? Okay, so it just stands there where you parked it. Okay. Well, I started thinking, what if it started floating away? Luckily, Hello Games is not evil, I think. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. It's actually one thing which I've been thinking for quite a while. That would be cool if you could. Yeah? No, it looks cool. Thank you for showing. I don't have one of these. Yeah, weirdly enough, you always get one when you take the save thingy. And I was full when I came, so I didn't get one. I don't know if I can call my ship. Oh, I can. Okay, that's good. I have a quite long-nosed fight on this one. It's only a C-class, so it's nothing amazing or anything in that direction, but so let's see what this actually shows. So okay, I found a distress signal. That's not a bad thing. I will say this is a normal PM. There's no special challenges or anything, so I can and will play very normal on this. So which is absolutely fine. So certain things I hold on the starship, and that is because my lack of storage space is of course a little bit of an issue. So we had a what? Where? Oh there. I prefer not to have any. Oh, there. This ship is not really geared for fighting yet, but I will give it my best every time. I earlier went to actually kill some pirates on a mission, and it was the lowest ranking one. And I had to run away because they almost killed me. So I'm a little bit okay. I need to make sure everything is actually accounted for, and I am 100% fit for fight every time. So, an explorer. I have no idea if I have one already. No, I don't think I do, but I'll just try to look at the. Oh, these are always good, even though it's not something I use, but that's all well and fine. So because there's drops on, I have actually decided I would be streaming all 4 days, so it'll be today, tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Because I don't like to cut in the middle of the drops, so everyone coming watching to get drops can stick with me if they want to. So then there's only the ship left. What is it? The Voice of Freedom. It sounds good. It's a C-class. Explorer. That's not the greatest, but so now I claimed it. So now it's mine at least. So that, and I'm going to do that. And that one is repaired. I do this for two reasons. One is that I can then call it on a space station and actually scrap it if I want to. So I do not know if I have one, so just going to change to this one. And let's see what comes up. I have this one, which is a fighter. The start ship. Oh, I have one explorer there. So I have two explorer now. Let's have a look at that one. Is that better than the last one then? One of those weird ones with it's a B class, so that's technically a little bit better. Yeah, okay. So the Voice of Freedom will be scrapped. So actually I think I will go to the space station and hand in the mission first and then go to the anomaly. I already have been to the anomaly in this system. But you know what? I should do this the right way. Because just go to the next one. Then I can get a slot on both oh, thank you for subscribing. It again didn't come up. It's every time my OBS has updated, then my alerts doesn't work. That is rather weird. Huh. Well, that's annoying because that's a way of saying thank you, but I will normally do it by myself as well. It's one of these things. I know it's very often my Prime subscribers that it doesn't give any warnings when it's run out. That's a weird thing, really. So yeah. But I highly appreciate the people who are subscribing, and if you can't subscribe, then at least please follow. That's another way of showing your support. So, yeah. I have put certain things on my starship because space is a little bit in the low end at the moment, but as I get more around, I will get more slots, and it will start becoming better at some point. So it's never so bad that it's not kind of good in the end. And missions. What do we have here? I'm starting collecting kill sentinels because I actually already have killed sentinels. This one is one I have not been able to do on my challenge because I'm only allowed in gig systems. But here, this is going because the reward repair kits is so immensely important, and I really was lacking that earlier. So that is going to be goes over here. That one actually belongs down there as well. Coax casing. Probably is not something I actually should be selling, but never mind. I will. A lot of these things is. It's not game changing, but it's actually sometimes, rarely, but sometimes you actually need them, and this game is one big such law simulator, so you end up in the situation where you actually don't oh, thank you for the subscription. I'm sorry the alerts doesn't come up. But I am very appreciative, and thank you very much. I can see who it is, so as I just said with Prime, that it doesn't actually warn you when it runs out, and it is a weird thing. Now I'm going in to test true. That came true. Subscriptions. Yeah. So now I tested it, then it probably works. Then it works when everyone has been through. You got some new ships. Is that on your challenge or? Oh, looks nice. It's a nice little fighter. I like them. Yeah, no, it's more. I was thinking because I want to be able to go everywhere, and well, I do have a challenge here as well, but I just got the ship, and that's pretty much it. So that's even worse than this one. So this one it is for the next couple of days until if unless Xbox Game Pass release the update, then I might go back on my normal permadeath. But otherwise, it will be this one, which is fine. I have found out it doesn't really matter what. I was delivering some merchandise. What was that? Uh, okay, so the only one you're missing on your challenge is the exotic as well? Or did you find one? Ah, okay, so we are kind of at the same point. I have a feeling we might be pushing, well, for me at least, the challenge a little bit. Mainly because there will be an expedition, and I have no clue how long that will take. I'm not going for the 2 hours one. That's not my cup of tea. Or skill set, or abilities, whatever you want to call it. Um, and if I understand right, there will be a lot of fighting with the box. Funny with Vikings, they go from being very excited over that you are using aggression language with them, and then the next one gets offended you do. They are a little bit more snowflakey, I would call it. Oh, I might just have offended half our viewers, but it's that is of course a joke. Well, But they are a little bit like if you look at them the wrong way and you say something aggressively, then they get offended. So let me know what you think about the new update if you have played it. Do you think it's good, bad, neutral? I mean, some people would go meh, no matter what. So, which is fine. You don't have to be excited over things. I do. I do get excited when there is new things coming, new games, new, and I'm so amazed that Hello Games keep pumping out updates, improving the game, and they're not charging us 1 penny for it. I mean, bloody hell. Charge us a $5 for an update or whatever. You would get money and you can work on other things and keep your business running. Oh, that was good. I will say that I wouldn't mind paying a little bit for updates. And I know why they don't do it is because they felt bad when they released the game that was not as promised and all that, but they have reconciled multiple times since then, so I think they should not do this for free anymore. That's well, and the weird thing is, I know I'm not the only one with that opinion. I have talked to other people who say exactly the same, and the problem is we're used to game developers that is extremely greedy and trying to pull all the money out of pockets of people's pockets. Yeah, that's what I mean. And if 100,000 people pay, it's 500,000. So it could make some sort of money, and I wouldn't mind paying a $5 or for that matter a tenner. That I would do as well. So I need something first, and that is this one. And I will go and buy that water ski thingy. Water jet, because that of course I want on my ship. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Fucking hell, there's some glitch here. No, I do understand that, and yeah, I have it 2 times, so on Steam and well, on Xbox I actually stop doing that, please. Yeah, I have been in here today. Um, I'm getting nervous now. In a moment I would be floating in space, won't I? Okay, crystal sulfide. Okay. Well, I have 4. Okay. I'm just going to take something this time. It's always, for me, it's always just to get everything anyway. So, and I have gotten the technologies I wanted, so that was kind of the important thing. No, I do get that it can run up, and I mean, think about poor Wicked who has what 17 accounts or something like that. Yeah, that would run up, and that I understand. But if you had the game the same way in other combinations, I don't know. There was some games I would not have in multiple versions, or but yeah. I think I would just leave the anomaly. Okay, that made it worse. Where am I going? What way do I need? Uh, okay. Now I just have to aim for my ship and I have a mission, and that's a little bit tricky because I was supposed to deliver something, but I don't know what. And I got it there. Okay, good. This ship is not my friend. Sorry to say that.
Technology recharge.
Okay, another pest. I will say I have actually not improved my ship since I was in trouble, so I'm still playing on kind of the hope that I can do well enough to not get killed or anything. These might help me. Oh, that one is good. That actually needs to get over here somewhere. Put it there for now. So what's that? Geology cannon. Okay, I don't have space for that, but I can actually build it, so yeah, well, space, incoming message. That's probably the captain who wants to say hi to me and give me some rewards or something. Hopefully. B class, I don't want that. I only take AOS for the first freighter, so this will be another one with just getting the reward. Oh, God, it's warm. I think I always said check the freighter out before you leave. There is some open spaces. Those I actually find useless, and that's it. Okay, this was not a very interesting one. Some of them has things up that you can actually kind of loot, so that's why I'm saying go check out what there is. So we got a little bit of thingies. I have gotten, well, I think I put that over here, yeah. I have gotten certain of these things already, which has gone to my storage. I'm just going to fly over to the space station. I have some delivery to do, but I actually like to see if there's other. So that one can go over for selling. These are connected. That one there. The gold. Leave it there for now. I'm actually safe here, so bear with me a second. I need to open another window and put a blower on because this is getting very hot here. Sorry if my wind turbine gives any noise off. It shouldn't do, but it's quite important for me to have some airflow in the room. The weird thing is, I've never been a very big fan of air conditioning and stuff like that, but I can see the advantage sometimes, but now it's getting a little bit too funny, I think. So yeah, let's just leave it where it is. So that should be possible. I don't really have anything to sell. It's minimal, but these I had for a very long time. They can't get rid of them, but that could go off. That one I'm selling as well. Yeah, that's all fine. Thank you for following. Now my alerts work. Nice. I just had to test it out. Maybe I should start every day with testing that it works. At least then I have learned something. That's well, it's going okay. I've been a little bit forced to play on Steam instead of Xbox Game Pass, where I normally play, but the update is not coming as quick there. So that's the only thing, but yeah, apart from that, everything is actually quite good. I don't mind playing newish saves. You need to get through them anyway if you want to play them sometimes. And there's two starts in No Man's Sky. There's the first 30 minutes survival when you're chucked on the planet. That's the first challenge. That I don't see as a problem. But then the next start is when you come off the planet, start getting ships, building up something which is a little bit competitive and can make you both fight pirates and other things and be a little bit safe for you to play in. And that takes a little bit of time, and then at some point then you kind of tip over and everything is fine and you pretty much can walk on water. Like a certain guy in the Middle East a couple of thousand years ago. But I'm not playing my challenge as I've been playing the last couple of weeks. That is put on ice because of the new update. So that would be things I can't really do. So I rather want to do it right, and that's just how I am. I don't want to compromise myself and break the rules I've been putting up myself. Oh, I thought I saw one. So, how are things going for you? You playing or you just watching? Oh, both. I mean, I sometimes have, well, I do have people who play, watch and stream at the same time. That is very impressive. Okay, yeah. And you're enjoying it, I hope. I'm seeing things. That's a little bit scary. Oh, I know that feeling way too well. Um, I would say I have been playing for quite a long stretch continuously, and it's I would say it's hard not to do it because you keep knowing that, oh, I want to do this, I want to reach that point, I want to build that base, I want to find that perfect world or whatever it is, and there's always something. And the thing is, they put more and more interesting things into the game, so there's always something to do. Well, I would say one of the worst things with No Man's Sky, especially for newer players, is understanding the concept of freedom. And I know that for some people, if they don't have a straight mission line or quest line, whatever you want to call it, then it gets confusing. But that's one of the great things with No Man's Sky, is that you actually don't need those kind of things, because you can go off and do whatever you like. And I have examples of people who have pretty much for many years, actually since the game launched, only discovered a little corner of Euclid where they started, but they have built some amazing bases there and they live there. Yeah, no, it's. I would almost say when you get that moment where you realize that, yeah, but I don't need someone to tell me what to do, because I can find my own way. I can choose what I want to do today. And that's one thing which always have annoyed me with kind of linear games, that well, you have to do this before you can do that, and so on and so on and so on, and you don't have the freedom to actually say, no, I want to do something completely different. And that's what I mean when I say, if you want to sit and just build your base up, you can do that. No one will say a word. Well, no one would know, because it's your game, but you can play exactly like you want, and that's the great thing. I don't know if it's your first visit to my channel, but I play a lot of challenges, just not today. Hello, girl. Is it already checking time? I'm still sitting here. I have two dogs, and that's sometimes audible when they start playing. Yeah, it's. But no, I play a lot of challenges, and I play on the pretty much hardest setting you can get in the game. And it's not because I know I can survive it, because I don't. I make mistakes like everyone else, and I know some guy says that that's not true, but I do see myself as a very average player. Not great, not bad, just experienced in certain ways. But getting that itch where you know that if you die, it's game over. That actually make a weird difference to the game. And it's difficult to explain, and I'm not saying everyone else should play on the hardest setting. I don't, because I'm a firm believer that everyone choose what they wanna do. Um, Problem is you can't. You can't start playing safe. You can in certain situations say, well, this is safety first, and I do. But sometimes you, oh bloody hell, that was stupid. But sometimes you just have to do things, and that's where the game gets very interesting, because you are actually sitting on the edge of your chair, and it's like something is at stake. But that's why it's very important to me, and say for me to say this is not a suggestion how anyone else should play. When you have played a lot of hours and feel that okay, uh, there is no challenge in this anymore, then start going in and look at some of the challenges. Do the same thing some of us do. And you don't even have to do it on the hardest setting, because challenges can be played on normal setting as well, and they actually add to the difficulty without killing you, so to speak. So the first ever challenge I did was the one without any starter ship. And that thing, walking around on a planet and trying to find out how the hell do I get a ship, that was quite interesting and eye-opening, really. Because it's not just to find a ship, it's actually also surviving the environment, because for some reason you are always put down on a planet which has an environment which you have to deal with. Which is not impossible or anything, but it can be hard sometimes. And then for us, chuck in a handful of sentinels all the time. then we have a lot of fun. But I would say the gameplay is not different, no matter what difficulty you play on, because when you get hurt, but it won't kill you. And now the weather is telling me that there's a storm. I earlier was a little bit stupid because I did have activated copper, and I always save that because you need it for repairing crashed ships. And I had to use it because I had to repair my ship. I kept getting pounded by pirates, so I had to refine it. So this is a little trick. If the weather is bad, make a little hole, and then you can still pick up your resources, but you are not being influenced by the weather. So anyway, if you ever have any issues, problems, things you don't know how to do, feel free to come and ask. I'm very happy to try to help out. If you ask me something I don't know, I will tell you. I'm not sending people off on a wild goose chase just to make fun of them afterwards. I used to have some young guys who came on and said, "Oh, I got this thing. What do I do with that?" And yeah, then could explain and tell what it actually was for. And they needed something for completing something, and I told them how to find it and what to do. And as I'm online anyway, then sometimes I can actually show it. So I don't mind doing that. And if it's something I don't know, I very often have someone very experienced sitting, lurking in the background, and okay. For once, there was not what I thought in the background, but I very often have some very experienced guys sitting. They are the one who always get me to do things I didn't think I could do. So yeah, but that's how it is. And I mean, in general, the No Man's Sky community is a very, very great one. It's very rare you see toxic commentary or anything, and it doesn't belong. People should treat each other with the best humanity have to offer, respect and acceptance of each other. We have something in common, we like the game. If you don't like the game, then you wouldn't be here in the first place. And if you are, then you've gone wrong. Then you must have turned wrong at Albuquerque or somewhere like that. Okay. So, where's my ship? So these mist thingies in the landscape is one of the new things with this update, and I'm not entirely sure I like it because I always have been struggling with storms and like that because I can't really see what's going on, but it is giving a whole other environment on the planet, and that I actually do like. So I like looking for buildings, and on this one it's not so important as the one I've been playing else with the challenges, but I actually still do it on other saves as well, because that is where you can get things for free. Okay. So I saw some sort of factory, either a manufacturing or a depot. So it's a depot. I'm not going to touch that because I'm not really geared up for dealing with too many sentinels in one go. Well, I'm on normally 5 days a week from 8 o'clock UK time to around 1 o'clock. This weekend I'll be on. I don't normally stream on Saturdays. I've started doing it on Fridays. So I'll stream tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday is my normal day. So because of the drops. So feel free. Everyone is always welcome. And if I didn't say, then welcome to the community here, and feel free to pop by whenever you feel like, and use the chat as you see useful for you. You don't have to chat if you don't want to, but if you have comments or questions, then feel free. So the problem is I have to move away to use that again, otherwise it would just point me back to where the other thing was if I'm too close. But and if you're playing different challenges where you walk around on the planet trying to... Oh, wait a minute. Did I not need... Well, question is, what is it? That's copper, that was not what I was... That's copper. That's salt, so there is... I actually think I needed salt for something. The worst part is I don't remember what. But as I suspect I need it, then it's better to take it. Jesus, I need to remember to switch my... There's a lot of hazardous plants on this planet. It's actually quite a good way of getting... oh dear. Yeah, that is not really good. Okay. At least we can cheat a little bit.
Incoming storm.
Might not be the greatest thing I have ever done, but well. Sometimes you just have to make it work. So now the weather is actually turning quite nasty, so an extreme storm, that is something I have to respect, because storms can potentially pull you up in the air and chuck you around for quite a long time and make you hit the ground several times as well. So yeah, this is going to go bonkers, but never mind. Saying going bonkers means that I'm full up with some more to that side and more to this side. So we just wait for the storm to disappear. What's the sentinels on this planet? Oh, that's another thing to keep an eye on. Wild brood is detected on this planet. That's the new box, and they can apparently be quite nasty. Juicy grub. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Okay. I'll check if I have gotten more. No, I'm still waiting for. Okay, it's 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. That's weird because I have been on for nearly 2 hours. Oh well, I will have to look how it ends up. Uh,
Weather update. Storm clearing.
yeah, I want to see what that juicy grub is, but I need to go to my ship first. Not that I have a lot of space in the ship, but at least I can put certain things in. There we are for the first part. The problem is I'm going to. Well, I have a little bit of space now, so I'm actually going to check what that juicy grub is. Might get me killed. There's multiple. What are they? God. I definitely need better weapons for this. Fuck.
Technology recharging.
Yup. Oh, did it disappear when I jumped into the ship? I hoped I could kill it with the ship. Okay. I hardly scratched it with my weapon, so okay. Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting.
Hostile scan detected.
I don't care. I'm just landing anyway, so
Hostile ships approaching.
okay. That's yeah, that's something oh dear. I need a lot of things here. Man, that is wow. Okay. It felt a little bit like fighting horrors, so Scorch World. What on earth was it I need a sword for? Okay. So it will come up and say wild brood detected when you scan the planet. So yeah, that is kind of good to know. And yeah, I will go chasing them. They must drop something useful. I hope. Okay, and there we have it again. Wild brood detected and aggressive sentinels. That is going to be one funny place to land. Human planet. That is icebound. Oh, cold. Looking for scorched planet. there's one on the other side here. Is that it? So the one planet I can use is hidden. Oh, such law. Welcome to. Boiling and scorch is two sides of the same coin. Oh. So I hope people get their drops. The last one is an A-class ship. I would say they're normally not the greatest of ships, but to be honest, you can go to the anomaly and get it in the Quicksilver companion thingy. And you can always scrap them if it comes to that, and it will give you money. And as you are having a ship which is fully functional, you will get the top money on scrapping. So I know some people speculate in doing that, and yeah, I'm not opposed to the idea, but it's one of the things I can't be bothered really doing. But yeah. So warm here, I would assume. 94 degrees Celsius. That's warmer than here. We are relatively okay. That one is not okay.
Technology recharging.
So there's animals here.
Units received. Units received.
Why did that sound like some sort of dating website? Female seeks company. Okay. Very dark here.
Units received.
Well, that's one of the things which has been
Units received.
changed as well. The lightning on the planets, and it will appear in different colors and things.
Units received. Units received.
So I scanned what looked interesting. I need to take a picture, but that won't really be great, would it?
Alert. Navigational data received.
Normally it comes up and say you took a picture. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do something because I can, hopefully. I very often get these and I actually forget to use them, which is quite stupid because it's a very cheap slot you get for your exosuit. You use a little bit of resources, but that's really it. So I need one of these, I need one of these, and I need, oh shit, I don't have much sodium. Okay, I will have to find some sodium. What do we have here? Is that a cave? I don't really care you are around.
Units received. Units received.
What are you doing in the cave? So, if you're wondering why I pick up cave marrow bulbs, whatever they're called, they refine into sodium, so a little bit too close. This is actually one thing I have died from. Hazardous flora in caves. Because when they start putting their toxins out, they really make you lose your sense of where you are, and you end up walking around and getting closer and closer to them. Yeah, I am aware of that. So let's go to this ship because it's quite hot here, so So it wasn't a lot of sodium I got, but I got enough for what I need now. So that's absolutely fine. Sodium is unfortunately one of the things. Sodium, carbon, and oxygen is things you need a lot of, and I can only emphasize, make sure you always have in stock. It's not something you want to run out of and end up in a situation where you are not equipped for the situation. You use sodium for your shields and your ships. If you run out of that in a battle, you're in big trouble. I was going to say the F word, but I didn't.
Extreme temperature detected.
No, go away. Go away.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Sorry. Well, I'm sitting in my ship, so I'm actually fine. What did just happen here? That is very weird. Huh. Okay. That is just weird. I think I have had a cat up here. Huh. I'm sorry. This is. It's because of. Maybe it's because of the. Maybe it's because of the drops. I don't know. Well. Okay, now I got it on the other one as well. Okay, weird. So I needed to be sodium nitrate. What have I gotten then? Ah, okay. So I got the decal. That looks very weird how that comes up, but yeah, well, at least I get them. That is that is a little bit good.
Extreme temperature detected.
So, yeah. That I found out of. It was very hot here. And probably not the best planet to actually do these kind of things on, but when in Rome, right? It's sometimes just to do it when you're actually with it. So problem is I probably should have taken it in the other side, but wow. Sometimes you do the right thing for the wrong reason, sometimes you do the wrong thing for the right reason. And my God always tells me, do the technology side first, because then you can become as strong as possible without any issues. So, and if that's true, then this was wrong, but problem right now was that I didn't actually have any space. So, and I was thinking, if I'm gonna take the other one and put that on technology, then yeah, then I have actually done good. So when I play my challenge, I'm only allowed to use one chart on each planet, so this is luxury. I can use as many as I want. That's the thing with the challenges. It is to make things a little bit interesting. So I was actually thinking that doing a little bit of this while I can. It doesn't change anything, but it gives me a little bit more space and freedom, and it again is things you can use all the time. So this time I take it up in the technology part. So let's go and pick up what's over here. So I have no more charts. Should we see what else is popping up on this planet when we look for buildings? Another drop pod. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Well, I'm not going to complain about getting them. It's just surprising me. It was, well, two of them was charged, and the third one is scanned for it. So yeah. But break.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, I should probably put on what I need to put on. Do I still have, yeah, I think it's only 10 I need. So I'm taking this as technology as well, because they are the most expensive at the moment. That changes when you come far up, but so you can wonder whether it's good to run around on a very hot planet. But the thing is, the environment doesn't, well, no, that would be wrong to say that it doesn't matter, but because certain types of planets would matter, but yeah, I got another. There's a lot of drop pods on this planet, so that's very interesting. I will say I am not complaining whatsoever. Let's take as it is for now. So yeah.
Weather warning.
Incoming firestorm. Lovely. Bum.
Technology recharge.
So be it. So be it.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
So now I'm actually slightly curious if I get one more. No, that was a trading post. Okay. that's fine. Very hot here. Very hot.
Technology recharge. Weather update. Storm clearing. Extreme temperature detected.
Yeah. I'm sorry my dogs are barking, but they love to play around, so... A-class Explorer and a C-class Shuttle. That's not really useful, but yeah. Actually want to take that, but
Units received.
so the real reason I went here is to do a little bit of trade.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
Because that's a good way of earning a little bit of money. So
Units received.
the money is kind of important. It's not the most important thing in the game, but there's been so many discussions whether you should do this or that, and I'm a big believer in let people decide what they want to do. So the If I want to make money, let me do that. If you don't want to make money, then you do that. End of discussion. But where I get a problem with this is when people tell others that they are doing things wrong by doing that. You should never ever tell someone that what they're doing is wrong. Oh, I don't care. I don't have anything I'm not allowed to, so. It's actually fine as it is. No, why do I go over there? That's so weird. That's a no. Okay. Do I actually have? Yeah, I do. I can't remember what the reward was for this, but okay, I'm going to put them on now. Actually, I'm not. Oh, finally I could sell the descented bottle. It's actually quite good. Bum. Space do I have? 2. That is not enough. So the reason I'm asking and checking my space is I do have a ship to scrap, but I might not really want to do that right now. So either I go back to my base and stock things in my storage, which is probably the better option, really. Still not sure about the salt, but and I might be wrong that I actually don't need it, but I just had a feeling that I did, but it wouldn't be the first time I made a mistake in that direction. Okay, let's check the ship as well. I don't have to sit in it to do that. Let's go in and look and say activated cover. Gold. These are put on that one. That one I'm going to save, but that is down the line. So, yeah, if I should need it, then I will have to kind of come around and get it. Yeah. That is probably the best option for now. So, it's one of these things. It actually sucks a little bit, but we all end up in this situation at some point.